to assist. I have to actually testify today, y'all. Just keep me in your prayers, okay? Sweating already. But today is gonna be a good day. I am in less pain than I was, let's just say, Monday. Monday I woke up. It's just a quick life update. Monday I woke up. I could not walk, couldn't bend my knee. I have gone to the doctor non-stop since Monday, right? I had a couple of appointments. Yesterday I was able to see a new physician who was able to give me some great outlook on life. And normally, let me tell you, so for the most part, most of if my doctors are not African American women, they are a person of color, be it male or female. I just feel like I put like my little cousins say, I put my trust in them. And I put my trust in them because, you know, I know they do say all skin folk ain't kin folk, but, you know, I pretty much have a discernment for when it comes to certain people and how they, you know, I'm not really a bedside manner type person. I kind of get that from my daddy. So, like, when you come, you don't have to be jovial and, you know, all of that. I just need you to get done what I need done. I need to feel better. I don't need, you know, the laughing, the joking. If it gives that, it gives that. But at this tenderoni age, Tony Cesare age of mine, I would more so like for you to correct what is going on in my body versus, you know, entertaining me, okay? I like my primary care physician because one thing about it, she is a straight shooter. She call her, you are fat, okay? Listen, she'll tell you you fat, okay? Baby, I lost 20 pounds. And she was like, you still fat, but not as fat, okay? So I prefer a person who's going to be honest with me, especially when it comes to my health. I was diagnosed with diabetes. Like last year sometimes, it got progressively worse, as well as I've gotten progressively worse with my high blood pressure. So ladies, you know, and I watched a video, the pop the balloon. I am not a proponent of those, but this one actually is setting my spirit a lot more. And I think oftentimes, I don't think, because for me, a person's preference is their preference. If they say that they don't like a big girl, listen, I have been known myself to change a few minds about the whole big girl thing, because it's not about the body, it's about the heart. And I noticed that a lot of times women will say, oh, how did you get that man because you are this or you are that. And men, since the beginning of time, your mama, she wore a muumuu, okay? So she wasn't naked, okay? Like some of these girls like that. And I'm not bashing anybody. However you wish to dress is however you wish to dress. But you cannot be surprised in the type of men that you attract by the way you dress this, okay? So it's kind of going to go hand in hand. But in saying that, the young man on Pop the Balloon, it was, the girl, she wasn't, I mean, I'm not going to say she wasn't even plus size. I'm going to say that she was smaller than me. So I definitely know I'm plus size. But she was definitely smaller than me. In a world, she's probably a 12, 14. It looks like it. But that is considered plus size in our world. So, and she was short. So he was like, you know, I can't really get with you because you don't look like you like to work out. And you know, it's going to be a fight for me trying to work out. So she allowed him to say, and I like the maturity of, I think it's certain Pop the Balloons that are egregious, and I think there are some that, you know, come with lesson. And with this one, it resonated in me because my doctor, he was like, oh my God, Miss Alex, you you 43, I'm 43. He was like, at some point you are going to need a knee replacement. But in telling him that, like, the first thing people see is you are a plus size girl. So your big ass, in their mind, your big ass has been big all your life. But that has not been true, because for the majority of my life, I've always been the bigger girl, but I wasn't, you know, morbidly obese, as they say. So, that was just something to think about as women. You know, I think it's also the verbiage. We do live in a very PC world. Let me turn this down, because I know, like, before, it's hard for y'all to hear me in my car. But in a PC world, I know that, you know, people don't like to say the obese thing, the morbidly obese thing, but a fact is a fact and a thing is a thing, okay? So if it's something that you can do to maintain and hold your weight to a certain degree, because the older you get, the more, you know, especially when heredity comes in, because everybody on my, not really everybody, but because my grandmother, she was smaller. My mama, she got the junk in the trunk. My sister, she got the junk in her trunk. But I have changed, like, my eating habits. I really stopped being like a fried food person. My fried foods only happen ever so often. And when I say ever so often, I don't have a gallbladder. So listen, those who know, it's first come the thunder, then come the lightning, because it runs straight through you, okay? And that's not something when you out and about. And mine is something like, it hit as soon as that, yeah, it's serious. It's serious and it's vicious. So, oh Lord, I'm not turning around, keep straight. But be cognizant, young ladies, especially of what you eat. And like one girl, she was like, you know, everybody says it always sounds good in moderation, and it never hits you until you actually go other places. And when you actually see what your true portion is supposed to be, especially being a person from the South, baby, you know, they gonna fill the plate. So, and that's not how it's supposed to be, honestly. So you do have to eat in moderation. Like I have said this several times. Me and Jesus gotta have one-on-one about why I'm fat, because I don't eat like that. And that's what my mama said too. So she was like literally breakfast. I ate no breakfast. It's 9 o'clock right now. Normally, if I were going to adult court, I probably would have stopped at Sonic and understand that another thing is those drinks. Like my doctor, Dr. Cardoza, she stopped me with those because I was a Sonic freak, okay? It was Sonic. Not Sonic, I'm sorry, not Sonic. It was Starbucks. It was Starbucks in the morning, Starbucks in the afternoon, and those sugary drinks, it adds up, baby. And it adds up on places that you don't want it to add up to. Okay, pumpkin? Oh, that mercy. So it's a process. Man, why aren't you going? Why are you going so slow? Oh, and I got a close pumpkin spot too. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't know what bit me, what incarnation bit me, but it bit the fragganack of foolishness out of me, and I'm not happy about it. So I don't know. I took me some what do you call it? I did take me some medication because I definitely need that to stop itching, because this is not life for me. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. So I have made it to juvenile court, and I'm about to go see what's going on in here. Wish me the best. Miss Trin the best. I love her. Hope everything works out for her, you know, because nobody deserves this. And I will come back with my fiercely loved one. But y'all, he really opened my eyes once and I think if he would have led the young man who was doing the pop the balloon, if he would have led with that versus just like, nah, you big, you don't look like you exercise, stuff like that. You have to be very careful what you tell people that they look like. Because not only did the young lady say, I exercise 5 days a week, because you don't know what that girl before was like, okay? Not only do she exercise 5 days a week, but she vegan. I know some big ass vegans. Let's just put it on the floor. It's genetics, babes. It's genetics. Sometimes it's just gonna be like that, and that's what it's gonna be.